Is your check engine light on with a code that sounds like a death sentence for your exhaust system? The P0420 code is one of the most common issues drivers face, and it means your catalyst system efficiency is below the threshold on bank 1. This diagnostic trouble code applies to all vehicles sold in the United States since 1996, whether you drive a Toyota or a Ford or a Honda. Your catalytic converter looks a bit like a muffler, but its job is much more important as it reduces harmful emissions from your exhaust. The system uses 2 oxygen sensors or O2 sensors to monitor performance, with one in front of the converter and one behind it. When everything is working correctly, the upstream sensor should have a fluctuating waveform, while the downstream sensor stays relatively steady. If the 2 sensors start reporting similar readings, the computer assumes the converter is failing and triggers that frustrating light. While you might not feel a change in how the car drives, a failing converter can sometimes break apart internally and restrict your exhaust flow, leading to a noticeable loss of power and poor fuel economy. Many people make the expensive mistake of immediately replacing an O2 sensor when they see this code, but the truth is the converter itself is the likely culprit. However, you should always check for exhaust leaks at the manifold or pipes first, because even a small hole can throw off the readings. You can also use an infrared temperature gun to check the converter by measuring the pipe before and after the unit, while the engine is hot. A healthy converter should be about 100 degrees Fahrenheit hotter at the outlet than the inlet. In the United States, many vehicles are covered by a federal emissions warranty that lasts for 8 years or 80,000 miles, so check your manual before you pay out of pocket for a replacement. If you do need a new one, always go with an original equipment manufacturer part or a high-quality 50-state legal unit to ensure the code does not come right back. If your car is sluggish, or you hear a rattling sound from under the vehicle, you should see a mechanic immediately to avoid being stranded or failing your next emissions test.